ലോകമേ തറവാട് തനിക്കീ ചെടികളും പുൽകളും പുഴുക്കളും കൂടിത്തൻ കുടുംബക്കാർ.
We quite often hear the word environment, which has a very wide sphere of explanations. The one among which I found convincing is it is the interactions between human and nature. So every year of June 5th is celebrated as World Environment Day with various themes.
The theme for this year's Environment Day is ecosystem restoration. Ecosystem restoration means assisting the recovery of ecosystem that have been degraded or destroyed and conserving the ecosystem intact.
This video is prepared by environmental protection volunteers of class 10th A to explain various ways in which we can protect the environment and achieve the goal.
Try to minimize the use of plastic pen as they are not eco-friendly and require a lot of pressure on the hands while writing. Switching to ink pens are the best idea as they are eco-friendly in nature and provide you a neat handwriting.
Let's see. In our daily lives, we see many plastic bags lying around water bodies, overflowing in dustbins, etc. But using plastic has its own disadvantages. The first is that it's non-biodegradable, so it's not an easy task to dispose it, and it can pose threats to our environment. Improper disposal of plastic always results in environmental pollution in some way or another. Whereas a cloth bag is biodegradable and can also be handled easily and is a good substitute for plastic bags. So let's switch to cloth bags from plastic bags and give our contribution in saving our Mother Earth.
Why we shouldn't burn plastic? When we burn plastic materials, toxic substances like dioxins, furans, mercury, and polychlorinated biphenyls are released into the atmosphere. These dioxins are potentially lethal and cause respiratory ailments, increase the risk of heart diseases, harm the immune system, and may even lead to cancer. So, don't ever burn plastic.
The world creates 2.12 billion tons of waste. A majority of this is thrown into the oceans. Also, disposing of waste has huge environmental impacts and can cause serious problems. Some waste will eventually rot, but not all. And in the process, it may smell or generate methane gas, which is explosive and contributes to the greenhouse effect. Poor waste management contributes to climate change and air pollution and directly affects many ecosystems and species.
We can also reuse plastic bottles by making this beautiful flower pot or for painting, and also for making this flower. Do what is right, not what is easy. Choose a plastic-free life.
It is high time to switch over to renewable resources.
Solar energy.
Solar energy is a renewable, inaccessible and affordable form of energy. It can be used to cook food, heat water and generate electricity. Furthermore, electrical energy generated from solar energy can be stored in solar cells. Wind energy. Wind energy is the process by which wind is used to generate mechanical power.
Don't burn those dry leaves. Creating a compost is an alternative solution. Within a few weeks, the microorganisms and earthworms in the soil convert that organic matter into a usable form. Through this, we get manure for our plants. Additionally, this could reduce pollution due to burning of leaves. Further, kitchen waste could be used in vermicomposting.
In cities, due to lack of space and increase in pollution, vertical gardens compared to potted horizontal ones are rather important as they can be hanged onto a pillar of a highway and can be used to produce clean air as well as beauty to the structure. Such plantations can reduce costs for purchasing land.
Dear friends, do you know how to become more eco-friendly? We are blessed with natural resources in abundance. During the daytime, we can just open our window and let the fresh air and sunlight enter our room. Do not forget to switch off the lights and fans while you leave your room. Remember, energy saved is energy produced, and you can save your money too.
Why we should not put tiles in our courtyard? Because it won't be eco-friendly. When it rains, the water is filtered through the ground to the water body below. But when we put tiles in our courtyard, water won't be able to filter through. then there won't be enough water for everyone in summer.
When we think about saving water, the first thing that comes into mind is rainwater harvesting. It's been taught us from very beginning that the rainwater harvesting systems are cost efficient and provide high quality water. It's less cost, helps in reducing the water bill, reduce the need for imported water, improves the quality and quantity of groundwater.
To minimize the use of fossil fuels for protecting our air environment, we can adopt these simple tips. Tip number 1. Use public transport. Use public transport as far as possible. Cutting back on carbon emission and cost usage are not only the benefit, but it also helps us to increase the energy dependence of the country overall. Second is carpooling. Carpooling is the sharing of car journeys so that more than one person travels in a car at a time. Third is use locally available products. As far as possible, try to buy essential goods that are produced locally. Even our Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji advocates us to use and make local products through his idea of local co-vocal. This not only limits our traveling but also helps us to accomplish our mission Atmanirbhar Bharat.
ഒരു തൈ നടാം നമുക്കമ്മയ്ക്കു വേണ്ടി, ഒരു തൈ നടാം കൊച്ചു മക്കൾക്കു വേണ്ടി, ഒരു തൈ നടാം 100 കിളികൾക്കു വേണ്ടി, ഒരു തൈ നടാം നല്ല നാളേക്കു വേണ്ടി, ഒരു തൈ നടാം നമുക്കമ്മയ്ക്കു വേണ്ടി. ഇതു പ്രാണവായുവിനായി നടുന്നു, ഇതുമഴയ്ക്കായി തൊഴുതു നടുന്നു, അഴകിനായി കടലിനായി തേൻപഴങ്ങൾക്കായി 100 തൈകൾ നിറഞ്ഞു നടുന്നു. ചൊരിയും മുലപ്പാലിനോർമ്മയുമായി പകരം തരാൻ കൂപ്പുകൈ മാത്രമായി, ഇതു ദേവി ഭൂമി തൻ ചൂടൽപ്പമാറ്റാൻ നിറകണ്ണുമായി ഞങ്ങൾ ചെയ്യുന്ന പൂജ. ഒരു തൈ നടാം നമുക്കമ്മയ്ക്കു വേണ്ടി, ഒരു തൈ നടാം കൊച്ചു മക്കൾക്കു വേണ്ടി, ഒരു തൈ നടാം 100 കിളികൾക്കു വേണ്ടി, ഒരു തൈ നടാം നല്ല നാളേക്കു വേണ്ടി.
The result of the pollution is the result of our own actions. Have you contemplated what would happen if we just ignore this reality? Instead of attempting a Herculean task, we can take little steps towards the sustainability of these precious resources. The greatest threat to our planet is that we believe that someone else would save it. This is our planet. Then why are we waiting for a eureka moment? Why are we waiting for a savior to be born? Blaming and waiting for days are over. Now it's time for us to act. Let's not be more economically oriented. Let's be more environmentally oriented. Speeches and talks are not going to solve this problem, but walk the talk is more efficient. We have seen, we have heard, we were witness, we were victims. And now it's time for us to unite, to move forward and grow together to save our planet that we call Mother Earth.